Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with another Crusader Kings 2 video. When we last left off, we've got the rebel scum, Benny of the Hungarian revolt, and we've pushed their army out to the west. We are sieging down Pex. Let's go ahead and go to speed 2 while we wait for that to happen. Queen Judith accused me of stealing. Coins have gone missing. Is shown evidence to exculpate Duke Justin, or let's see, Queen Judith knows. Well, 90% chance will be good. Let's take a look at our liege. Did we steal money? All right, so yeah, the dice were very kind to us in that respect. My daughter Esther is not exerting herself in her studies. I am starting to despair. Take a look. She's just dense. What can I do? She becomes slothful. Talk to her about being diligent. 40% chance slothful. And pray she'll be slothful. So, yeah, let's take a look at her. Does she become slothful? Nope, she becomes diligent. Excellent. My young girl is changing for sure. Is that because I had diligent? Yes. So I was able to influence her a bit. Oh wow, 1,600 troops are coming back. I don't want to give up this siege. We'll see where they go from here. If they try to fight me in open combat, that may not be good. Oh, so he's just chilling right there and he's going to turn tail and run. Hopefully the Hungarian army can come down here and wreck face. Makes me wonder, is the Pope with us too? I mean, because the Papal States army is, you know, around. I believe he is. Anyway, we'll take a look at our vassal. See what kind of standing we have with them. Yeah, we need to work on the Bishop Thomas. Alright, so where exactly is Thomas in the grand scheme of things? He is, yep, the bishop over there, so we need to, hopefully, improve religious relations over here to help Bishop Thomas see the right way. As far as our other vassal is concerned, the mayor of Debrecen doesn't like us. Any particular reason why? Dishonorable, envious, humble, proud, and we're no murderer. Our personal diplomacy skill, yeah, we're sucking when it comes to personal diplomacy. Alright, this siege is almost done. 4% every 12 days. Hey, Hungary, or papacy, or yeah, it's mainly the Pope's armies. Why don't you go over there, take that river crossing, and do some work over there, why don't you? We're not going to imprison our bishop and the Kingdom of Hungary. We will bide our time. We are in no way ready for that. 1,100 troops here, 8% every 12 days. Our daughter Edith is now a skilled tactician. Great for us. Looking at our family, we have got a lot of brothers and sisters and a lot of daughters. So can we marry off Edith to someone? Anglo-Saxon, King Godwine of England. I think that would be pretty cool. Can we do any matrilineal? Nope, just spy masters and marshals. We'll gain some 100 prestige. So off my daughter goes to marry the King of England over here, which is really cool. Family's moving on up. Yep, she's the Queen Edith of England, our daughter. That'd be great if, like, she was to inherit England. Oh, good. Bishop Bella. Good for us. 1,100 troops to siege this down. All right, an old tailor. I will seek him out. This is going to improve our our intrigue. I want to learn from you. We begin our training. We want to improve our intrigue up to 8 so we get our ambition done. Then the question is, do we want to sort of move over here and take out that army, or do we want to just seize down more territory? We'll see how the war score ends up. We'll take this province completely and utterly. So 48% war score there. We are no longer sieging. Let us... Is there a river crossing between... No, not from Vaz. We have a pretty strong army. No, you idiot. Go through Vaz and then go up through there. We'll take this battle. It may not be in the best interest to take the battle, but we can at least fight them off. Yeah, we routed the side, studied long and hard. We gained 2 intrigue. We got our ambition done. We waxed the army. Hal was captured. Perfect. All right, so Vaz is in the war here. So we can siege this down. That'll be very beneficial. Yeah, and we barely have enough troops to do that. Hungary and the Papal States is going to move over here. Yeah, this is going to be a very quick war. Even though our liege is still fighting the Holy Roman Empire over here, which I'm assuming that is going to end. Commander? Sorry, I'm not a commander. Alright, let's take a look at our vassals. I believe he has enough opinion to... Alright, so Bishop of Novgorod really likes us. Bishop of Ariasek. We need the Bishop of Arad to like us now. So go ahead and head back to Feher. See if we can get his opinion up of us. Only 900 troops there. How's our levy doing? Yeah, we got 958 more in reserve. We haven't raised any vassal levies because there's really no need. Well, there is now. All right, let's pick a new ambition while we are here. We can improve our diplomacy. Hopefully get that up. Because we need it, like really, really bad. What I'll do is I will raise our levies here. And get them over here to help with the siege. Come down this way, and then up through here. Once they get there, hopefully this 900 stack doesn't move to engage them. We'll just route on around. Old weather. Nice. How to deal? We gain a diplomacy. They haven't been raised too long. Shut your pie hole. Alright, merge them all up. We still have our leaders in charge. And enough to continue on with the siege. Hopefully we don't lose any more in siege events. That would suck indeed. 3.1% every 12 days. That's fine. We're improving religious or diplomatic relations. Is there a mayor that we can improve? The mayor of Debrecen. Okay, so we need to send our improved diplomatic relations over here to Bihar. Try to get them to like us. I like the fact that the papal army in Hungary is chilling right there. Catholic priests are pestering me about religion. Bishop Kongzor. Help me get them to stop. Alright, so we can break these defenders here. Catholic priests care about his money. We gain a learning, our national taxes goes down, but our piety goes up. Yeah, these siege events are sucking. Losing all these people. But we'll break the castle siege here. And we'll be okay. Ezdragan. Refuse to help them and we lose kind. Nope. Take what you need. That's fine. We don't want to lose kind for that vassal opinion. Come on, break that siege. All right, we're at 58 and barely enough to siege this down. Oh, well, we're good now. We'll siege this down 7% every 12 days. They're working on this one. It's a long, drawn-out war. Lucas Justafini has arrived in court, okay? And he's trying to siege that back. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Ergjirg. Oh, we got another war. Laos the Unready has declared Hungarian revolt for Prince Lampert's claim on Hungary. So our queen is getting involved in a bunch of wars, a bunch of revolts that aren't going to go well for her, I don't believe. I am not a commander. And yeah, a lot of armies up there going to town. I wish you would stop asking me to be a commander. There is no way that we could do that. All right, we got victory there. Where are you moving to? Feher. You should move over here. Why aren't you taking him out? I think we've sort of worn out our welcome here. Let me march up here, march around there, and get back home. And let me disband all of my troops. He's trying to siege that down. All right, never a shortage of soldiers. Very nice. We'll get back home and disband. Oh, a son, Gregory Justafini. Okay. And Gregory is going to take that on succession, which kind of sucks. All right, disband the units. All levies will return home. Can we change our law to where it is? No. We haven't reigned for 10 years. We need absolute cognatic. Or we need, yeah, we need absolute. So once we die, our heir gets everything that we have, which would be pretty good. Lucas is still going to inherit. Okay. Let's take a look at our vassals. Gregory's opinion of us is climbing. This frickin' bishop, man. All right, so do we need to come back and talk to that bishop again? Because this bishop is barely, okay. So we'll improve more relations with him. 2 peasant families in Feher have been locked in a feud. The conflict escalates to the point where it is even discussed in nobility. Sponsor a meeting. Let's sponsor a meeting. You invited the 2 families to an inn. The peasants are seated at opposing tables, have brought pitchforks, clutches a live chicken, moderately inbred. Let's flatter them. My friends, I think you know why I've called your great families here. You suffer tragic. The entire realm suffers with you. Soothe their temper. Many of you are angry. You have every reason to be. Too much blood has been spilled, but there comes a time when one looks to the future. Lambast their childish behavior. Stop it. In the end, we are not adults here. What say you? Though it is doubtful they understood, your message carries over. We gain 2 diplomacy. Excellent. I tell you, that vassal levies raised too long is a massive burden for sure. All right, we've got 2,800 troops that we could go over and smash them if we needed to. It sure would be nice if we would get some more opinion out of these bishops. It may be one of those things where I go and... How's our money doing? 7? Since... Oh, my wife is pregnant again. Since we are having difficulty, we could drop the... No. Oh, there we go. We can drop church taxation to none. That way the money stays in the realm, because we're not getting paid anyway, and I would like them to keep money here. Let's go church taxation down to none. Which, that hurt our balance by 0.5 from the one that was, but that's going to help us out in the long run, I think. Ezra asks, if we're Catholic and our enemies are Catholic, why are we fighting? That is a good question. 50% she gets cynical and arbitrary. I fight who I like, wroth, proud, and cruel. Sometimes even your brother can be an enemy. She gets arbitrary and paranoid. So 50% for arbitrary, which we don't want. 50% of cynical, which we kind of don't want. I fight who I like. 50 for wroth. 30% chance of cruel. I mean, none of these are really good. We kind of need proud. Let's see what she gets. She gets wroth. Martial skill drops the intrigue and the diplomacy. That sucks. Look, Hungary, are you gonna like do anything? And who's fighting up here? So that's the Hungarian revolt up here. Fascinating. We're almost full levy. We can start sieging these things down, I believe. 9. Yeah, that's gonna hurt us by 3 ducats a month if we do that. Let's just dismiss and watch them go. Working on plots here. We already have a claim for the Kingdom of Hungary, but it's a weak one. We need a strong claim. That way it can be passed down to Lucas, our son. Can't believe this queen is fighting 3 different wars. Now, if she dies, will these wars end, I wonder? Can we? 67%. And then the Terobas, I believe they're over here. No, those are the Turgrids. Who's getting sieged down over here? High Chief Tan of Estonia. If we could fabricate over here, that might be pretty cool. That's the Duchy of Moldau and the Duchy of Wallachia. Could we fabricate then? Since they're defending, they hardly have any troops. Well, I mean, they kinda do. Yeah, the whole liege would come down on us, I think. Let's not count our chickens before we hatch. I'd rather Nettlesome Neighbor keep sending me envoys. Gain piety or prestige. I think we need the piety. Let's send him roses. Whoops. Another daughter, Duke Justin the Black and Princess Ergen Christina. That's pretty cool. Hey, Hungry, you gonna like do anything about this, or? Yeah, these guys are just gonna keep sieging everywhere. We need to lose some of these wars. Oh geez, the Holy Roman Empire is coming in. Akos is now a tough soldier of all things. Isn't that something? We're working to improve relations. Okay, our vassals like us. I think we can bring him back and try to fabricate on Thames. Because it's only a 2-county duchy, and I think it would make sense to go over here and sweep it up. How is our fabricate? 4%? Really? Geez, Chancellor, you suck. Yeah, we don't have a better marshal. We have a mayor, and then we have a bishop with one more I'll keep him in place until he starts complaining. But we are definitely in a pickle. We've got our troops back, which is good. But I don't know how this war is going to turn out. Alright, most grateful. I told you so, more piety. So with all of these wars going on, the Holy Roman Empire may take over. Alright, so that revolution is done. These soldiers can focus on more pressing matters. Who do I have? Let's see. Who do I have in my prison? Is that intrigue? No. I do have 2 known plots. Killing a courtier. Our daughter's trying to kill the courtier. Chancellor of Pest. I really don't think that's that big a deal. We have no prisoners, so I guess they were sort of taken away from us. Let's let this play for a little bit more. Watch these troops fight up. And it looks like Hungary is going over here to, yeah, siege down this revolt. Which doesn't bode well because the Holy Roman Empire and the Hungarian revolt are working together. So it's kind of a pickle. Let's see, Bishop Alajos likes us. So who do we need to work on now? Looks like Bella. So we'll send our religious guy over here to work on him. And I think that is going to do it. We're out of one little revolt, one little civil war. That would be nice if I could fabricate on this one. Only 51% there, 34% there, can't make anything work. Could I kill this guy in charge of the war? Only 41% chance. I don't think I can do it. But you would like to think that, you know, there would be some people in this court that wants to not revolt against all of this crap. But things are coming off the hinges. We're biding our time. I think I am going to start trying to fabricate on Thames. Try to get that claim and see what that can get us. I am not a commander. All right, a new pope. But that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We will see if these armies make their way over here or if we lose the war and what's going to happen there. But we're plugging away indeed. January 1st, 1148. So that's going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. And I will see you in the next Crusader Kings 2 video. Take care.